of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look strong, puts the super armor to good use. Player 1 has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in. This fight springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Play drive rush to keep it going. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player 2 throws them. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player 2 uses that wall pressure. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Decides not to rush in without a plan. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Meets them air to air. Good judgment. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. It's more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Perfectly executed.
Now you know history.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Rushes that off and keeps going. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Player 1 is just about out of drive now. What are they thinking here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? This is a real back-and-forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Well-timed corner smash. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Dashes puts the super armor to good use. And bold. Nasty blow to the back of the head. Player just KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's a counter. Impact's a no-go. You can block impact. You're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Player 2 looking to impress with this sweeper. Going in. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Hits them with a stop and fire. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Goes to the air. Are we gonna see a comeback? Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Shows the medium, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Handle with care. You can't stop driving that. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Perfect read with the drive parry. The Gladius pries them open. Shakes this and leads to some big damage. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What are they gonna do? What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Denies the jump in. Overhead. Throw whips. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Takes the chance to hurt him. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Does a good job of pushing back. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Projectile to try and change the situation. The jump in catches them. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. The pressure is so intense here. Pushing through with the Gladius. Going in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to hold out until they're KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Puts the super armor to good use. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. He ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Connects with the throw. A real test of what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. Pickup hits him with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1 out goes close stuff. And now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. Drive rush. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. The Gladius tries them open. Amazing. Player 1, were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with Burnout. What are they gonna do? Jump solid anti-air. Gotta do better than that. Jump meets them air-to-air. Flatline zone. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Wrecks them. Jumps in. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What are they thinking here? Player 1 chases them down. Goes for the drive rush there. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. The jump in is denied. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going, keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Player hits them with a stop and pop. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Now that's how you use an impact. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Busts that off and keeps going. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous, but puts the super armor to good use. Amazing! Fires off a Shinku Hadouken. KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Parries the attack, and parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. Will the drive parry here open things up for him? Player 1 chases them down. Takes a trip.
Where are you going? Strike me!
Player 1 is maintaining the corner. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Okay, they trade hits. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side. Player 1 turning it right up with a super! Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Now you know.
What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike!
Marisa.
Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Good anti-air. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Track that jump nicely. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The fighters are scrambling to figure out how to gain some meter. I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Getting into the end game now, Getty takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, springs forward with the drive rush. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Denies the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Connects with medium kick. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. A quick breather. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and tries him open with a Shoryuken. Still slugging it out and folds for the throw. No escaping that. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Decides not to rush in without a plant throws him. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jumps up. They trade hits. Excellent block. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive gauge. Hits them with a stop and pop. Gut punch. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 1, anti-air in the clutch. Dangerous range here. Reads the jump in perfectly. Capsule on the dome. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Passes out the cage right there. Big super armor use. The jump in burns out. Denies the jump in. No way they did that. Player 2 can't use any drive in. Gotta play it safe. Oh my God, they are done! Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.